Hey guys, welcome back to Beyond Defeat. I'm Kez, and today we're going to be talking about the Hoka One One range. These are mostly just their neutral runners as well as one race day runner. So we've got two daily trainers, the high cushioned, high mileage trainers. They do have quite a bit of outsole, so we'll start off with the Bondi. This is Hoka One One's high cushioned, high mileage shoe. So very big stack height. I'm pretty sure you're running with the 33 to 29, so it's got a 4mm offset. So you get a lot of cushioning underneath the foot. This does have a bucket seat as well, as most of, well, basically all of your Hoka range does have that bucket seat. A lot of durability coming at that outsoles, high abrasive pads in the landing zones, having that bevel at the back as well with that rocker. If you are that heel strike, it just does make you getting onto that midfoot a lot quicker. So a lot of rubber on the outsole, a lot of cushioning underneath your foot, just your standard EVA by Hoka. There's no kind of fancy name for these at all, it's just your standard EVA. Bondi and your Clifton kind of go hand in hand. There's only some slight differences in them. So with the Bondi, they are quite a wide toe box. Here we usually stock them in a wide fit. Even in that standard width, they are quite broad. Good overall fit, very breathable, seamless inside upper as well as a seamless outside upper, so there's not going to be any irritation on your feet. If you want that shoe that's got a lot of cushioning underneath the foot with still being lightweight, I'm pretty sure these come in around that 300 grams. It is that lightweight, high cushioned, high mileage shoe, so you probably expect that 800 kilometers out of it. Moving on to your Clifton, not a whole lot of difference between the Bondi, it's just a bit more of a lightweight version of it. Has lowered the stack height, pretty sure it goes from a 29 to a 24, so it does have a 5mm offset. About 30 grams, 40 grams difference between the Bondi. Similar outsole, doesn't have as much rubber out in that landing zone, bit more of exposed foam in that midfoot, and still a lot of rubber at the toe off. Very similar durability you expect out of both of them. This is kind of what Hoka is known for. They sell quite a lot of these. A lot of cushioning underneath your foot, but it is still quite lightweight. Pretty sure it comes in around that 260 grams. So the amount of cushioning it does have, it is a very lightweight shoe. Nice lockdown on the upper, still quite a decent roomy toe box. If you were in the same size in both the Bondi and the Clifton, this would feel a bit narrower, but you can get these in a wide width as well. These are probably my go-to pick out of the Bondi and the Clifton. Just that lighter shoe, still heaps of cushioning underneath that foot, just fits over the foot a bit better, being that slightly bit narrow of a fit. So moving on to your Carbon X, this is quite different between your Bondi and your Clifton. This does have a carbon plate in it, plus it's got two different cushioning systems in it as well. So this doesn't have an outsole, or it kind of does, it's just the midsole as well as the outsole, so that it is a rubberized midsole. So your bottom layer of the cushioning is a rubberized midsole slash outsole. So I'm pretty sure it's R-mat, so there's actually rubber into the EVA, so it does make for that durable EVA. Then on top of that, that's carbon plate, so it's good for stability as well as that propulsion, plus just keeping the overall shape of the midsole as it should be over the life of the shoe. So there's not going to be a whole lot of flex in that carbon plate, just on that toe off. Then you got your ProFly X on top of that, so it's a nice, soft, lightweight, high energy return when it comes to a cushioning system. Moving on to the upper, so this is just a one piece, unlike the Clifton and the Bondi having that two piece upper. This is just that one piece. Eliminates quite a bit of the weight in the shoe, plus just does make that upper a lot more breathable. Booty fit on these, whereas your Bondi and your Clifton just have a detached tongue, making that shoe just fit like a glove. Doesn't have a heel counter, so there's no nylon heel in the shoe. Just with this embroidery around the back, or stitching around the back, just does make for that heel to lock in very well. This fits a bit similar to the Clifton, a bit more narrow, a bit more tapered of a toe box. This does fit true to the size. If you are complaining about this being a narrow shoe, it's not. You just got a wide foot. If you want that wider shoe, I'd look at the Bondi or your Clifton. They do come in different widths, but this is just coming in that standard width. You can go up half a size, but it won't change the kind of fit of that width at all. This just does run true to size in a standard width. So which one should you choose out of these three? You could technically kind of have all three in your rotation if you wanted to, if you've got a deep pocket. If you are that heavier bloke, wider fitting foot, high instep, high arch, I'd probably lean you towards the Bondi. If you want just that daily trainer, nice lightweight, heaps of cushioning, want something to kind of train in as well as race in, Clifton works great for that. And your Carbon X is basically that kind of taper shoe into a race day shoe. I wouldn't really suggest using this as a daily trainer, just because it won't last as long as either the Bondi or the Clifton. So you'd be looking around 500 kilometers out of this, whereas your Bondi as well as your Clifton, you're looking at about that 800 to 900 kilometers. It just doesn't have that outsole, it won't be as durable, and just with that ProFly X, it's not as a durable cushioning system as well. After that 500 Ks, this doesn't have the energy return it used to. If you're looking for that daily trainer and working into a race shoe, your Clifton and your Carbon X would be that great rotation to have. Very similar fit, working on that kind of same offset, same drop, just makes for that easy transition into a race day shoe. Looking at price point, your Bondi comes into that 260, your Carbon X comes in 280, and your Clifton comes into that 230. Both very reasonable for the price points that they are at. The amount of Ks you're going to get out of your Carbon X, it is quite hefty for that price tag. So it is that kind of niche shoe. You don't really need any running rotation, it's just more of a luxury item. If you want any more information on any of these 3 shoes, hit us up in the comments. If you learn anything over this video, hit the like button. If you want to keep updated with what we're going to do, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you in another video. Bye. Price of each shoe.
Wow.
Sue, what are you doing?
How much does Sue cost?
How much does Sue cost?